This is Stephen Lutz from Rugged Routes, just back for another quick tutorial on the Lowrance off-road GPSs. And today I want to talk about calibrating your Point-1 external antenna. So this thing has more than just the ability to get better signal out of the sky. It also has a heading sensor and pitch and roll sensors as well. So once this is calibrated, this will allow the GPS to display your map or your arrow orientation on the map properly. Even if you're driving in reverse, it will continue to show you pointed the proper direction. Without a heading sensor, when you start to reverse, the arrow on the screen will actually flip around, or the map will flip around, assuming that you're facing the other way. And then when you put your vehicle back into drive to go forward, it will then spin around again. So with a heading sensor, none of the flipping around happens. It just stays pointed true to the direction of the vehicle. So that's one big advantage, the heading sensor in there. Also, for those of you that are playing on the rocks and the trails and stuff and are used to having an inclinometer, this can kind of double as that. And actually, not kind of, it does. It has pitch and roll sensors in there. So if you go back to my other video on how to enable different data overlays, check that video out once you have the Point-1 calibrated and hooked up to your system, and you'll be able to actually show how many degrees off camber you are, or how steep of a hill you're climbing. So definitely check that out after this video. But what you're going to want to do is, I'll get out of this menu here. Actually, I don't even want to be here. We want to go to Network, and we want to go to Device List. And here you'll see the Point-1 is listed. We'll select that. And on the right side, we'll say Calibrate. Now, the calibration process is pretty tedious, I will say. So you have to maintain a constant rate of turn of 2 to 3 degrees per second, which is really slow. And you have to do that for 390 degrees, so over a full turn. So what I'm going to do here is just slowly spin this by hand so we can see the process of it actually working. And hopefully I can hold it steady enough to do it on the first shot. And you'll just see basically the rate of turn right now is dancing all over the place. But after I hit calibrate, we'll try to get that to be constant. And then it'll say calibration OK on the screen. In real life, when this is mounted to the roof of a vehicle, the best thing to do is get into a big open lot, and if you can, put your transmission or transfer case in low range. So hopefully you're in the dirt or something, and you just put it in 4 low, and just let the vehicle idle. And then you're going to go in a circle, and it's like I said, it is tedious. It'll take you a few times to do it, but once you get it right, you should never have to deal with it again. So I'm going to go ahead and hit calibrate on this thing. And you see we're starting at 24 degrees. I'm going to start turning this. This is going to take a minute, so I'll probably end up speeding up the video through here. Alright, there we have it. You see the screen switched over and it says calibration OK. And it's good to go now. So real quick, since I mentioned that data overlay, I'll just go ahead and show you guys that really quick. We'll exit out of all this stuff and we'll get back to the chart here. So we'll go into the edit overlay. I'll do this quickly, and if you want to see the detailed version of this, you can check out the other data overlay video. So I just now have the Point-1 just thrown down on my desk here, so the angles are all weird. But now you can see roll and pitch, and you can configure this. You can bring in a bezel so it's easier to read. Do the same thing here. You can switch that to analog if you wanted to. Do the same thing here. Oops. back out, hit save, and why my pitch as oh, here we go. All right, so there we have it.